Yes, hello and welcome to another vlog from Ben Rider.
I'm Ben Rider.
Today I finally received the Yamaha XMAX 125 and they said I only have 30 minutes for it, so that's not really nice because 30 minutes is nothing. And well, I will take it on the highway so quickly and see if we can see. I guess we cannot do a walk around, proper walk around. I might have to rent it out to actually do this. So far I don't have much time, so I'll quickly get on the bike and get on the highway for this. So we will quickly leave because the 30 minutes is almost over already. That's not really nice. That's not really customer friendly, customer service to 30 minutes for a test ride. Oh well, so the key is in here, he said, so it's also keyless, and we're going to get it rolling now. Okay, the screen looks pretty big. It only has 6 kilometers, so it's factory brand new. So let's go. It seems that I have less leg room in this than on the Honda. You sit kind of a cramped position here. Strange. Let's go to the big roundabout, get on the highway quickly. It's a little bit more quiet than my NMAX. I mean, it's also 125, but the sound of the engine, it's a little bit more quiet, I suppose. Let's take a ride here and see if we can go to the Autovia quickly. Yeah, the seat height is much higher. I can barely, when I sit properly on the seat, I can barely touch the ground now, so I would have to scooch forward to actually reach the ground. Yeah, I don't like this being this pushy, like hurry up, you only have 30 minutes. I mean, when I left the dealership, it was already, only 20 minutes left or something, so that's not really fair. So, oh well. I mean, I definitely cannot do a walk around because that will take too much time, because I know I love to talk. I think we have to take a right here. Yeah, there's no power actually. I mean, it's a 125, of course. What do I expect, right? Let's check the wind protection and everything. Comparing it to my NMAX. The speedometer is also quite easily readable, so I expected worse, because on the videos that I've seen so far it wasn't clear for me, but yeah, I can see everything clearly on the scale, although, as I said before, I would love to have a digital readout, because I like it much better than these gauge instruments. Yeah, there's definitely no power, just like what you would expect from a 125, of course. But what do I expect? I've been on a bigger bike already, yeah. But the power output, I do think of the Honda is better. The Honda is also lighter. Maybe that's part of it already, you know. The Honda is 159 and this one is, I think, 175 kilo. So that's a difference already. Wind protection. Again, it's very windy, and in front of me there's a big stinker. Wind protection. Yeah. I mean, to the side, of course, you know, on the sides where there's no screen. In the front, very little buffeting from the helmet. I mean, at almost nothing, and I think you can also adjust the screen a little bit. However, I think you cannot do it without tools. So if I were to from the looks, definitely I think the Yamaha, and especially in red, is a much nicer machine. From the power output, definitely the Honda. So yeah, I cannot go to my little testing grounds there, so I just go around here and head back home. I head back to the dealership. That's really unfortunate, but of course, maybe I can rent it out one day and then we can test it out further. The seat seems, with this support in the back, seems quite nice. And probably for the passenger, also quite nice, you know. So, I guess we already have to head back to the dealers. And that's really terrible that they give you a specific time, you know, for... That is really terrible. That doesn't really speak for the dealer, and all the others that I've seen so far, I rather prefer. You should see how it handles in the curves. Oh, maybe I can take the other road here so we can test it. Yeah, the engine is a little bit quieter, a little bit, than mine. I do have the NMAX, not much though. The brakes are very soft somehow, you know, maybe because it only has 6 kilometers on it, I don't know. You really have to press hard on them. I don't know, it's a good thing or bad thing, but you need a lot of power in your fingers to actually make it brake. It is fairly quiet, but also from the steering, I'm not so much surprised, you know. It's more the length of my NMAX. You know, when you stretch out the arms on the Honda, it was a little bit closer up, closer to the body. Oh shit! What is this guy doing there? Yeah, in the curves, the Honda felt much better. This feels like, I don't know when it's going to tip, if it's going to tip, if it's not going to tip. It's probably not going to tip, but no, I'm just saying the Honda felt much better in this regard. From the seat, I would actually prefer this one, but the seat, I mean, is not the most important, but for a machine that you take out on maybe on the highway, you know, for a longer period of time. I mean, it has a pretty big tank, so you can go actually, I don't know, 500 kilometers in one stretch. So the seat should be comfy as well, right? Yeah. Yeah, too bad that again that I have to work today, or else, you know, I would actually ask them if I could rent it for one day. But I don't know. I mean, does it make any sense to rent it? Because am I going to buy this? I think, you know, the engine output for the 125 for 5,000 euro is way too little. It's, I mean, probably in the bigger engine versions like the 3 and 400, which you can get with the same frame, you know, would be better. I mean, then it would make sense, you know. But with this 125, and it's very heavy already, so probably better for the bigger engines. I don't know. I'd prefer the Honda, to be honest. Or of course my three-wheeler that I had there, which was very nice. Yeah, it's a new bike. They just got this in today or yesterday, 6 kilometers. They just got this in. Yeah, if I just go left and right, you know, it's the Honda felt way better. This one, however, as I said, does have traction control as a standard, you know. The Honda does not have, but I think the 2019 model might have it. I'm not sure. We will need to check in about 1 month when they come out, so we can finalize, you know, we can see if that is true or not. So, yeah, I just walked around the bike already, so let's see what time it is, because this is actually not working here, the clock, or it's working, but it's not, does not have the right time. Yeah, great. 10 minutes I have to be back. Yeah, anyway, so I might rent it just for the hell of it, but still, I guess I'd rather prefer renting the Honda Forza. I don't know if they have something like that. So, let's go back to the dealer already. Let's test the brakes here. Yeah, the ABS is coming on, but yeah, you have to press harder on these brakes, definitely. Maybe I just go by the coast just for a tad, you know, just to have some fun. We just go along the coast for a short time. Wow. When I actually turn this the throttle all the way, there's not much happening. And on my NMAX, it's a different story, really. Seriously, I mean, it's much lighter. Maybe that's the reason. You know, this is a bigger machine. It's a maxi scooter. The other one is a mini or regular. Yeah, power output is kind of lame. What is he doing? Yeah, the next video probably will be going along the coast here with my Segway. It's quite a nice ride here along the Paseo Maritimo. But as I said, today I don't have much time. I will return this thing, and I'm not so happy with it actually. Yeah, so the final thoughts of this very quick and short test ride that I was allowed to do. Yeah, sounds about right. Well, the engine is too small for the bike, you know, the frame The frame is, I think, for the 3 and 400 engine. So it's too small, and I don't think I would buy it. I mean, I love the color in red, which is this not, but I'd prefer the Honda for the 125 over this one, definitely. Yeah, I definitely prefer that. Yeah, so, and also I don't think it makes much sense to rent this out from them, you know. They already put the stickers up on rent a bike because they want to make money on these things. Yeah, so these are my final thoughts. If I were to buy a bicycle, if I were to buy a scooter today, right now, if I were in the market for one, I love the everything, you know, the outside and everything, the looks of this one here, the Yamaha, but from the power output for the 125, definitely I would prefer the I would definitely prefer the Honda Forza. So, that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. This has been our Rider out.